Now look around, this is what they call greatness. Yeah, now start it up. Push it to the limit, I can never get enough. Yeah, now start it up. If you want to see the future, then take a look at us. Yeah.
Yo internet, how's it going? Welcome back. Final Fantasy VII Remake, the new trailer featuring the theme song is finally out, and I'm guessing that this is gonna be the final trailer for Final Fantasy VII. So yeah, let me go ahead and look into this and see if this actually will be the final trailer, and also how much of this, or at least how much of the main story is actually going to pop up in this game. Hopefully not a lot, but I'm still kind of on the fence of this being like an episodic game, so very difficult to say. But what I will say though is that I am really excited to see it, so let's jump right into this. All right.
So,
oh
what did
boy,
you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgar. I'm going to be a soldier.
wait a second, this wasn't supposed to have,
like Sephiroth.
this still feels a bit early, because I remember them, oh yeah, development footage subject to change. Because this is because this is obviously Nibelheim, like right here.
Is it really you?
If I remember correctly, like that they didn't get into the
schedule. Please, Mr. President, I am asking you to reconsider.
Oh hey Reef, what's going on?
No, begging.
Director Twisty.
The stench of the director's cowardice fills the room yet again.
Shut up, Heidegger, you fat bastard.
Materia cooling to reduce temperature.
This feels like a character from Fire Force, and I'm.
Stop.
But hey,
Timing is impeccably atrocious.
but hey, this is a wonderful addition to Scarlett's character.
Fine taste, running out of butter.
You're drinking tea, you weirdo.
Welcome to the Honeybee Inn.
Oh, now this is something interesting. The Honeybee Inn, we can actually just go there now.
Beauty is an expression of the heart. A thing without shame, to which no.
Something about this feels like a cutscene. Something about that just feels like.
Not a word.
Don't get me wrong, like I'm actually happy like that they still have it in here, like the whole cross-dressing avenue.
Pathetic.
Today's bride to be.
You got a mouth on you.
It's only 3 of them in there.
Aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the hornet's nest?
You know what I want. A second dance. Just the two of us.
So what the hell is
Is there more to this than what's going on like in the Midgar section?
I am that which you see before you. Nothing more.
Kind of wasn't expecting that voice from him.
A touching reunion.
Very good.
Does Hojo still have his massive fucking forehead?
Proven correct. I can only hope you will continue not to disappoint.
He still does with his weird ass fucking head. Now jump right back into the battle music. Ah!
It's getting tired of playing tag anyway.
Come on.
Avalanche ain't Wu-Tai or anybody.
Some of these areas, like, wait a second, is this Wu-Tai? Well, this don't look like Wu-Tai, but like they have Leviathan though.
Remember? We don't need more attention than what we're gonna get.
Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, so they got the summon Chocomog in here too. My Jesus, man, like they are giving us everything.
And I know they're
From the areas to the summons to everything.
She's the last living ancient on the planet. Think about what that means to Shinra's scientists.
This is
The source of everything. Genova.
Cause this is. Oh my Jesus! They are giving us everything in this. There's a lot of from the car races to. Oh boy.
The Shinra Electric Power Company isn't the real enemy.
The falling of Sector 7 and everything.
There's a much bigger threat. I just want to do everything in my power to help all of you and the planet.
Whoa. I'm telling you, man, like with all the stuff like that they added in here. Let me go back for a second really quickly. All right, because we kind of have this moment here, man, where like, of course, Cloud and Tifa, like that they're talking about the past or whatever. And then they kind of move over to like this whole thing with with Sephiroth and them obviously in like at the reactor and like at Nibelheim. I say that because of this, right? Because you actually can kind of see Jenova like in the back and everything, like right over there. Like you kind of see Jenova like sitting in the back and whatnot. So, and her thing was kind of like, because her body was still at the Nibelheim reactor, you know. I do like the changes like that they've done to the Shinra executives, say Heidegger, Scarlet, and I forget that other clown fucker's name, but you know, like you kind of can see like that these guys are kind of, you know, gonna be the real scummy antagonists like how they used to be. But moving on to something that's a bit more prominent, I feel as though is that with this whole Cloud like Honeybee Inn thing, because again, originally you could go to the Honeybee Inn like when you got the dress and everything, because that was the only way to get in. But now it seems as though is that they're gonna change the Honeybee Inn, because they still have the mini games with you going out and getting the clothes and everything. And it seems as though is that they're going to change that so that maybe now that when they do this, is not so much as, well, now you have to get in, more or less like your dress and everything else can change. Or maybe it's just one thing and it'll be like how it originally was. If you get all of the items, you can be the girl that Don Cornero picks, you know, so like that kind of thing, which will be interesting. This also does seem meant to be like a very additional area to the beginning, where like that you're fighting like some Shinra guard. I don't know who he is, but he's talking about doing like a rematch or whatever, but like a one-on-one fight or whatever. So it's kind of interesting to kind of look at that and be like, wait, so are they adding to the first reactor section? You know what I mean? Because, or maybe this could be the second reactor. You fight him in the first one and then you fight him again like in the second one. So that could be a thing, you know. All this wonderful stuff, man, with them showing off Sephiroth and them doing wonderful foreshadowing, like with this part here, like with Hojo kind of like looking at the whole camera of Cloud fighting Sephiroth and everything, you know. I mean, I can't lie here, like I can't say that the spectacle in me isn't necessarily, you know, like hyped up because of the simple fact that I get to see Cloud, I get to see like Tifa, well, Cloud, Tifa, Barrett, all those guys are great. I'm still wondering how Sid, Yuffie, and Vincent are going to look, because we have 5 members of the main cast and we're kind of missing like a good 3 of them. So you know, so oh yeah, and I'm a fucking Kate Sith, so we're kind of missing him too. But not only on these characters and how they look, but it's more or less in terms of the world and how it's kind of rebuilt and everything. For some reason, like it just kind of just triggers like the fan in me to say, yeah, it's nice to look at these areas now in full 3D. It's kind of like the same thing that I felt when I was playing Crisis Core and Dirge or Cerberus, but you know, it's crazy as is. But that is what I have to say about that. I'll catch you guys on the next Jongravesshow. Keep watching anime, keep playing video games. Tell me what do you think about this in the comment section. And please, if you like this, please hit that bell notification. Shoot me a subscribe. And sure, I'll give you with more of this. I'll hit you with more of this content. So yeah.